Okay, with all the excitement out there about quilts, Pete and I decided that we should make sure our sleeping bag is going to provide adequate warmth for us while we're on the Appalachian Trail. We've used it the past year planning for this trip. We've been on the Appalachian Trail in March. We've been on it in Maine in the fall. We've been down to probably the coldest, maybe 26 degrees, but we really like this sleeping bag. It's a big Agnes double sleeping bag, and it attaches around both ends of the pad that it goes to, the inflatable pad. So we would hate to give that up, because with the quilt, I know there's some straps and everything you might be able to add to it, but it just doesn't wrap around the pad like this one does with everything built on it. And it has a holder for our pillows. We would lose the holder for the pillows too. So we did purchase a Sea to Summit silk liner, a double one. So we're setting the tent up. It's 22 degrees out in this video that I'm going to show you when we set the tent up. Got down to 15 degrees at night, and I'll leave the rest of the information for the video so you can see how it turned out. In this video, we're using our it's the Durston Mid 2 tent. We do have the Z-Pack tent, the 3-person Z-Pack, very lightweight, wonderful, with the Dyneema fabric. I think it's called Dyneema. And we've used it on every camping trip we've taken so far. But I will tell you, when it's windy out, the sides don't zip. You could tie them, strap them down the best you can, but a lot of air does come in that tent. So Pete couldn't get the Mid Pro 2 in time for us leaving in February, but we did get the Mid Pro, which is similar to the other tent. It's a trek and pull tent. It sets up rather easy, but it's smaller on the inside, but we do have a little bit more headroom, and our packs sit on the outside, sort of in like a dormer area, where with the Z-Pack they would fit inside, but without the height they lay down. It was just a little bit of a hassle. In the summer we'll probably send back for the Z-Pack tent, because you know that one's lighter, probably breathe better in the summer. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but I just wanted you to know why we had the Mid Pro tent instead of the Z-Pack with us. I'll put a video out next week that has all of the gear that we're taking with us. I'm really working hard on trying to eliminate some weight. I had it at 27 pounds, which I weigh 115 pounds. So for me, I like for that to be my maximum. That's with the water, 6 days of food, everything. But somehow I got it up to 30 pounds. So I'm going back through it. Once we figure all of our gear out on what we're eliminating, what we're taking, I'll have a video out next week on that so you can see what we're using, and I'll have some links listed below in case you're interested in any of the equipment. Thanks. Okay, it's 20-some degrees out, maybe 22. We're going to set our mid-tent, Durston Mid 2 up to see how our sleeping bag, silk liner, and everything holds up overnight, to see if we should switch over to a quilt. Okay, tent set up. It's our pillows. Super cold. We've got the, it's a big Agnes sleeping bag, right, Pete?
Yep.
Big Agnes double sleeping bag. We have the Sea to Summit silk liner, and the Durston Mid 2 tent. So we're going to give it a try. See if we can stay warm enough. We know that it's colder than hopefully it will ever be on the Appalachian Trail. Okay, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 15 degrees out, and here we are, made it through the night. We decided that our feet are really cold, that we'll survive in this, but a light quilt to be thrown over it would be helpful.
And thicker socks
Yeah, thicker socks
for the night.